Good morning, how are you doing everybody? Today I'll give you in fact annual report of AIIHC International Ltd. So I'm CEO in fact of the company. It's based in London still. This year it was dormant, so there were no a lot of, let's say, expenses, and we are keeping it dormant because personally I'm preparing in fact maybe with some partners too, the release of some music albums and also beginning of a new mentoring programs and so on. Academic ones, post-academic. End of academic year, last year of engineering, ASC or BS or MS in science and technology, mainly computer science, and post-academic for in fact professionals who haven't really pursued their studies and been enrolled in research and development and so on, to keep them up to date, in some fields. In fact, there's post-academic programs and training, at the company. Maybe also there'll be some guitar and music training and vocals in opera, mainly lyrical music and opera music, with some also pop, rock and so on. Not really rap, hip hop, it's not really, it was one or two songs, it's not really the genre of music I'm more or less involved into. So today, to celebrate that, the company will remain dormant in 2026, maybe 2027 too. To celebrate that, I announced also the beginning of our activities in Lebanon. So maybe in 2027, if not 2026. And from there I think we'll open toward Far East and the whole Middle East, Middle Eastern region and Caucasus and so on. Anyway, in all cases, it's not the right time to talk about that. Still 2 to 3 years. I'll sing right now and I'll play music. Yeah, I'm here. I'll play music and sing a song from the album AIIHC. You have here the names. I don't know if you can see them. AIIHC Music Oldies. AIIHC Music Oldies. They are in fact old songs, public domain songs, where we can play the music and vocalize them. So I sing the original version of House of the Rising Sun. I play the music now. In New Orleans, they call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many poor men. My mother, she's a tailor. She sewed those new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. My best friend, he's a gambler. He goes from town to town. The only time he's satisfied is when he drinks his liquor down. There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. It's been the ruin of many poor men and me all over done. So this is in fact the original version of House of the Rising Sun. It's not really a version of the Animal band. So it was a name of the band which has in fact modified the lyrics and kept the same music in fact and sung it past century. Okay, so you'll have in fact the original version, which is a public domain version. It's traditional American song, I think so. Okay, the album AIIHC Music Oldies, okay, volume 1 for sure. And here you'll have around 15 to 20 songs. I'll try to stop at the level of, well, I mean between 15 and 18 maximum. I'll keep 2 for the coming volume, volume 2. There's a lot of songs to cover and to play music, in opera around 100, also oldies around 50. Okay, music playing, so music playing, guitar playing mainly, classicals, that also around 40 songs today to play in classics. There are 4 repertoires for Tarrega, for example, Albanese, Bach, you see, so and so on in classics. Usually classical guitar players, they train themselves, they practice them during their studies, and after that, whenever they become professional, they play them during concerts. So I play them in fact in frame of 2 to 3 in fact volumes. Okay, and flamenco here we shift toward Spanish traditional Andalusian, music and Spanish guitar. Also, it's a whole school which got promoted, first solo. In fact, flamenco guitar concerts have begun in the 50s of the past century. Okay, so 1956 or 60. Around those years, it's something recent, not like the classical guitar music and so on. So what I can say, okay, so this is more or less the annual report of AIIHC International Ltd, based in London, UK, and having more or less headquarters in Lebanon. Okay. Maybe it will be followed by another company from Lebanon, a Lebanese company. I don't know, we are studying that. I need to study that with some associates there. But we cannot get rid of Lebanon today because we have properties, like you could see headquarters, everything, is more or less based in Lebanon. Okay, UK, it's more or less business center, and hopefully in the future academic exchange, because there's a lot of students who travel from Lebanon to study in UK, our neighbors and so on. If they won't go to the USA, they go to UK. Not all of them come to European Union, France, Italy, Germany. Okay, Switzerland. So where I have some from Belgium too. Okay, so the countries usually where Lebanese students travel, Belgium, Switzerland, France, Germany, Italy, and UK in Europe, USA, Canada, maybe less, to Australia, New Zealand. Very few of them travel there, and USA and Canada. Okay, so that's why in fact whenever we work something, we work on a project, we would like to incorporate a company. This is our business and educational and cultural environment, you know, so we are not really invading the region, we are still in our, you see, natural environment. Some countries it works, you know, so in some other countries, like in France, it's blocked, you know, there's an issue with some, unfortunately, haters, blocking the system, cops, politicians, and the magistrate, they protect them usually, because they are all government employees, you know. So that's why, in fact, we've externalized toward other countries, back to Lebanon, for example, and toward UK. Maybe in European Union, there'll be another country, Luxembourg or Belgium, or so on. Okay, this is a services company, so we don't need investment. We don't need money for the company, except if we will recruit one day. Today I'm solo guitarist. We have some partners, business partners, but in fact, if really we will enlarge a little bit our activities and recruit, maybe we'll make a small fundraising, but really we don't need money. So, yeah, it's a happy company. Maybe I'm supposed to call it the happy company, you know, AIIHC International Ltd, London, Lebanon. Okay. We want to enlarge more to other countries already, you know, one company, family company or person company. It needs a lot of work and it can be developed from generation to generation, you see, in the coming 100 or 200 years. Okay, so brands and branches mainly, you know, so in the future, whenever you would like to enlarge your activities, to open the market and so on, maybe, well, not today involved in this globalization and big lobbies, you see, political parties and so on. It's not really the topic and the culture of this company. Okay, it's like the artisanal, you know, traditional classical guitars manufacturers. So they are small family enterprises. You see in Spain mainly, some of them are in Germany, some others you see in Portugal, they've opened in USA too, and so on. So this is more or less, in fact, the spirit of this company. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many poor men and me all over down. Have a nice time, everybody, and catch you on Christmas. I don't think I'll release the album on Christmas, but anyway, there'll be maybe a short concert on Christmas to celebrate Christmas together. Keep safe, have a nice time. Bye-bye.